It'll be a 3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball into the corner. Bellamy scores. Johnny Davis gets the 6th hit of the day. A ready signal. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. On deck.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network, the Bronx Bombers Strike Back Watch Along. Tonight we have the second game of a 3-game set between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians. I'll make sure that I didn't say the I word. Salute everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. The Yankees fall yesterday on a really frustrating game yesterday to the Guardians. My goodness, that leadoff triple where Gleyber Torres stranded, couldn't get the big hit, but you turn the page. When you turn the page, you go to your number one ace, Gerrit Cole, and this is tonight's pitching probabilities. And the 6-4 Yankees taking on the 7-4 Guardians. Gerrit Cole will take on Gunter Gaddis, and of course, we have a program, always have a segment here on the BX Sports Jedi Network called Let's Make a Bet. And let's make a bet. The Yankees are a 1.5 run favorite on the money line at a -170. The over and under 8 runs total at a +143. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck on making that wager, making that extra money. You got our ace here. This is what he's there for. You put your number one guy there to stop the bleeding, stop the losing streak, and just continue winning. Get back to winning ways. We have another lineup change. It's something we could really harp on the manager so much back and forth. But I got the lineups. Let's go with the lineups here. Of course, the home team. Let's go with the home team. Guardians. They'll have pretty much almost the same lineup, just a little minor change here and there. Leading off and playing left field, Steven Kwan. Batting second, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Josh Bell. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Will Bregman. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. Batting eighth, the catcher, Mike Zunino. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. For the New York Yankees, leading off and playing third base, DJ LeMahieu. Batting second and center field, number 99, Aaron Judge. Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Will Calhoun. Batting sixth at shortstop, so Volpe gets a day off, will be Oswaldo Cabrera. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Franchi Cordero. Batting eighth, behind the plate, Jose Trevino. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Aaron Hicks. Of course, Gerrit Cole is your starting pitcher. So we get Anthony Volpe gets a day off. Well deserved. I was saying he should have gotten a day off. Possibly one of those games in Baltimore, at least the rubber game, or at least the second game of that 3-game matchup in Baltimore, just to give the kid a spell, give the kid, just a little waiting to exhale. I think he needed that day off. You're going to see Oswaldo Cabrera in short. Let's see the Yankees. One thing we noticed yesterday, this Guardians team want to run all day on the New York Yankees here. Look for Gerrit Cole, hopefully not to put base runners on and hold the base runners a little closer. Maybe with the pitch count, the timing. You remember with the new baseball rules, you can only throw over 2 times. You could throw 3, but you got to make sure you pick them off at the third attempt, or it's a balk. So the Guardians right now leading Major League Baseball in stolen bases, and boy, did we see him run yesterday. The Guardians played their game. The Yankees did not play their game of ball. When they don't hit, a lot of people will say, well, if the Yankees don't hit home runs, that's not their game. The Yankees got to do a better opportunity on manufacturing runs at times. Yes, we all get excited for the 3-run shot. We all get excited for the home run. But an opportunity, again, that presented himself. Even in the first inning, they had Beaver on the ropes. They were up 2-0. They had a runner at third, and they couldn't cash in either there. And he could have had a huge inning in the first inning and couldn't cash in. When you have good pitchers and solid pitchers like a Beaver, you have to attack and you have to capitalize your opportunities on there. Because you saw Beaver settle down. You know, it's similar to a postseason. You know, whenever you play a hot postseason pitcher, when you have an opportunity to jump on the first few innings, you take advantage. I would like to see the Yankees to try to get some, you know, not always getting themselves up. I understand. I said, well, you're playing loser mentality, loser baseball, because you're giving yourself up. No, you could play winning baseball, doing the right baseball plays. Trust me, the home runs will come, the 3-run shots, all the other stuff. But if you do the right things when you play ahead of the lead, then you could go. So I would like them to play a little more manufactured baseball, and of course, we could have this conversation. I think we've been having this conversation for about a couple of years now with the Yankees roster construction, all or nothing, and they're kind of moving away from that stigma, but it rears its ugly head at times. Usually, always happens with the wrong persons come up at plate. You want to. Stanton is a phenomenal home run hitter, basher who hit the ball hard, and in the double play or the strikeout. Judge, you can't criticize him because he's the reigning MVP, and he didn't strike out in an opportunity there with Torres, but that check swing really killed that whole complexion of that inning. That check swing that was just a blooper into second base. That really put a hamper on that inning there. You just kind of felt. And in Rizzo, who's been such a staple of coming up and you could say one of the contact hitters, clutch. Hey, it just happens. A broken clock is correct twice a day, and right now for the Guardians, that clock was correct for them yesterday. But we turned the page here today, this afternoon. Early start. I kind of like this 6:10 early start with the Guardians in Cleveland. I kind of like it. You know, I know some people complain about it's too early, yada yada. I kind of like it. Early riser myself. Also for the young kiddos, if you have young kids, could watch the game early before bedtime. You could probably give them almost a 3/4 of the game. You know, the child goes to, if you put your child to sleep around 8 o'clock, you know, it's 2 hours in. You talk about almost probably the 6th to 7th inning, and you know, he's seen possibly enough of the game where, okay, you've seen Judge bat 2 to 3 times possibly, and now you can send, you know, little Timmy to bed early. And you know, he started to see Aaron Judge bat at least 2 to 3 times. So I kind of like the 6:10 start, but I know baseball won't do it all across the board, because you got to get the West Coast people, you know, because you got to make sure the people in the West Coast gets to watch the games on time. You know, God forbid they got to take the recycled straws and put them away, you know, and watch the game. But it is what it is. So when we ever do the watch-alongs, we always have what's called the scoreboard, the ticker, and we'll put the scoreboard in a minute up with myself there. As you're going to see the ticker, it tells you the balls and strikes, how many outs, who's ahead, who's leading. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties like yesterday, but hopefully so far so good. Steve, salute. This time is fan-friendly. Steve, I agree with you. I really love this time. This 6. I know when the Yankees did 2 years ago, the 6:30 start was really phenomenal. It got the late crowd. It got the crowd coming out of Wall Street, you know, that's in the city. They could actually go to the game instead of, you know, it starts at 7:30. They're gonna fart around in the city. They might get a little too many drinks. Then they're like, I'm not going to the game. I'm going home. I like it. Right after there, they go right to the stadium. I kind of like the early start. All right, so here's the lineup. I gave you guys the lineup. You know I'm going to have the banner with the lineup tickling underneath there as well. For those that are watching along with us who cannot watch the game, we'll do the play-by-play as much as possible. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is called for a ball, 1-0. So we're on the way here. DJ LeMahieu is the batter. He's 8 for 34 with 1 home run, 3 RBIs. That's a .235 batting average. He takes the ball upside, 2 balls and no strike. Chris the Flash will be joining us shortly. And the pitch outside, 3-0. Phillies started last night always starts at 6:45 last year, I believe. I like that. I like the 6:10, 6:45. I kind of like that. The 3-0 pitch. There's a call strike. 3-1, especially early in April when it's cold and around that time it's still daylight, sun. You could sit in the sun for a couple of innings and you're able to go to these games. The 3-1 pitch. There's a call strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes to LeMahieu. So we have a payoff pitch early here to the first batter, DJ LeMahieu, and the 3-2 pitch. He walked him. So a leadoff walk for DJ LeMahieu will bring up Aaron Judge. Judge is 12 for 36 with 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. That's a .333 batting average with a 1.113 OBS for Judge. Gaddis ready to throw the first pitch to Judge. He checks the runner and the pitch. This one is grounded to third. Ramirez bobbles again, and there is no chance. Everyone's safe. So that ate him up there. That was a tailor-made double play there, but it was hit up sharp there, so it'll be E5. Big error there. I don't think that increases his on-base streak because that's on an error. So that doesn't get increased there. But you got first and second now with nobody out. We'll bring up Rizzo. Rizzo, the left-hander, is batting 9 for 32 with 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 281 batting average, and an 823 OPS. And the pitch. First ball swinging and fouls it into the dugout. 0-1. So we're on the way here from Cleveland. Of course, me being in the studios in Orlando, Florida, and BX Sports Jedi Network. And the 0-1. This one is hit in the air to center field, going back, and Brennan makes the patch. Tagging is LeMahieu, and he'll go to third. And tagging is Judge. Judge is out. What a bad play by Judge. Judge trying to come behind there. LeMahieu, he gets thrown out at second. If you're scoring at home, it's 8-4. Quan actually 8-6-4 and got Judge there. So if instead of having a runner at third with 1 out for Torres, runner at third with 2 outs. Let's see if Torres can come up big here. Here's the pitch. There's a call strike. 0-1. Judge hesitated. He should have just kept going. Then the pitch. Outside. 1-1. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. So runner at third is LeMahieu with 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Gleyber Torres. And the pitch. This one foul. I know if I gave you Torres' number. He's 12 for 31 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, a 387 batting average, a 1.247 OBS for Torres. Starting off really well. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Torres swing and a miss. Gaddis. He gets out of it. No runs, no hits, no errors. An error. And now the Guardians come up. Boy, a wasted opportunity by the Yankees there. That could become frustrating later down in the game if they fall or they trail by a run or two. They had a good golden opportunity there with the error by Ramirez. You had first and second, no one out, and you go Rizzo, who hits a loft once to center field, and LeMahieu right play, tagging going to third. Judge right behind him, but Judge pulled up. I don't know. He stopped in between and got himself out at second base for the second out. Killed the inning right there. If you got to make sure if you're going to tag up from first like that from center field, you got to make sure you make it. You can't be indecisive, and you could have had first and third with 1 out. Changes the whole complexion of the inning. And, of course, now the starting pitcher gets out of it, settles down. But now here comes Cole. Here's the plus side of it. You got your ace coming up, pitching for the Yankees. Of course, you're going to have the lineup. You see the lineup scrolling underneath there. It's going to be Juan, Jimenez, and Ramirez. And Naylor, if anyone gets on. So Gerrit Cole, he has 2 starts, 2-0 with a 0.73 ERA in 12 innings and a third. So he's been really, really good. So Cole has had a 4-0 record against the Guardians, and of course 2 of them came through the postseason. Now, here's the first pitch to Quan. The pitch. There's a call strike. Quan was batting 283. He's 13 of 46 with no home runs, 8 RBIs. That's a 283 batting average, a 7.34 OBS. The pitch. There's a call strike. Quickly 0-2. The pitch. This one is lofted, and there's a base hit. There goes the no-hitter. There goes the perfect game out the door. So this will bring Andres Jimenez. One thing that the Guardians are doing earlier this season is running. They're stealing a lot of bases. They stole about 3 bases on Trevino yesterday. Remember, Lopez it's Cabrera at short. I'll give you the lineup and I'll give you the defensive assessment here to Jimenez, who takes a ball up high, 1-0. Jimenez, who's batting 318, 14 of 48, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, and a 888 OBS. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one, put it on the ground. This might, no, it went underneath Gleyber's glove. It trickles to right. Quan will go to third. Ugh. So Gleyber, this is an error. No, if they call it a base hit out of the reach of Torres, Torres should have came up to that, at least knocked down and held. So first and third, no one out here. So let's see, watch the difference between contracts of style between the teams. You see the Guardians, how they're going to try to manufacture here. Here's Ramirez. Now, Ramirez is batting 273. He has a 786 OBS, takes a call strike. And he is 12 for 44 with 5 RBIs, no home runs. And the pitch. This one is hit right field, and it is going to be off the wall. That's off the one. 1 run scores. Jimenez will stop at third. It's a double, so it's 1-0 Guardians. See the big difference. Ramirez, yesterday, had a 10-game hitting streak snapped. So today, right away, he starts with a double right in and on his hands. He is a tremendous hitter in the American League, and right now, Guardians come out swinging early on the Yankees. So the infield is halfway in. Here's Naylor. Takes a check swing. 1 ball, no strikes. Now Naylor, first time against Cole, he's batting 216 with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, a 664 OBS, and he's 8 for 37. But of course, this is the first time we're going to see these guys go up against after he did that gesture with the rocking the baby. The 1-0 pitch from Cole. There's a curveball, 2-0. So Guardians up 1-0, and they have an opportunity to blow this open. They have Warner at second and third with no one out. And this one got a piece of that one, 2-1, foul away. So Guardians started off a single, back-to-back singles. Actually, a single, yeah, back-to-back singles, although I'm going to say it's an error on Torres. And a double. Cole trying to keep it there at 1-0 lead here. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. The pitch. This one is popped up. High fly ball in the right field. That might get a run. Cordero, that's going to get a run. Cordero makes the play. Cordero tags. He's going to throw the third. And the play, and Ramirez not in time. Sacrifice fly. 2-0, and they still got a runner at third with less than 2 outs. You see how Ramirez took the bases. Awesome play there. That's winning baseball. Now they put contact. They're not gonna out home run. They're not gonna get you bludgeoned with a bunch of home runs. They'll put the bat on ball, but they already have a 2-0 lead. And they're gonna now bring the infield in to a Josh Bell, who is an 0.78-9 hitter. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. So Bell, I told you, is 0.79. He's 3 for 38. No home runs, 3 RBIs. He is batting from the left side. Infield in. Runner at third is Ramirez with 1 out. The Guardians already have 2 runs in. So 2-0 Guardians. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Now, this is one hitter that Cole could help and learn how to extend the strike zone. He'll go fishing and go chasing. The pitch down in the dirt, 1-2. So Guardians already got a 2 spot here, looking for more. One ball, 2 strikes to count to Bell. The pitch. Strike 3 called. So he gets a big backroom strikeout. Caught him looking on the outside corner. Beautiful, excellent location, down and away. So, and good framing job by Trevino there. Big out there, 2 outs now, trying to keep it there at 2-0. So here's Will Brennan. Batting 280, 235, and the pitch in on the call, strike. He's 4 for 17 with no home runs, 5 RBIs, and he has a 594 OBS. He's batting from the left side. Cole tried to keep it there at 2-0. The pitch. Check swing, did he go? He did not. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Larry Vanover calls it a ball. One ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch. This one in on his hands. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Oscar Gonzalez is on deck. The 1-2. This one hit sharply, but Torres backhand throws, makes the play. Brennan gets it out. 2 runs, 3 hits. 1 man left. So Guardians up 2-0. So we go to the second inning. For the Yankees will be Willie Calhoun, Cabrera, Cordero, and Trevino. Trailing now by 2 here. So we wait for the bottom. We wait for the change of inning to start the top of the second inning. Man, what a tough one. How things changed. The Yankees had something cooking there on that era and opportunities where Ramirez had a tailor-made double play. And big difference. Yankees could not come up with that big, base running mistake. They had a base running mistake there with Judge, which you got to give him a mulligan. But how much more mulligans can you keep giving? Especially when you're coming off of a performance yesterday with the wasted triple with no one out, and then now a base running mistake. Those things start adding up. Those things starts getting old quickly, and it's a frustrating. But hey, they just got to now they got to dust themselves up from a 2-0 hole here. I mean, this pitcher's not a world beater, so you should be able to try to get some runs, but you don't need it all with one swing. Although people will love it, but let's start building something. Let's start getting in some good winning baseball habits. That's what I want to see. The same thing when I see we're talking about the NBA basketball. Let's winning basketball plays, smart basketball plays. Let's do some winning baseball plays. I want to see the team start playing some winning baseball, doing the smart plays. As we got our time for a moment. Here's Willie Calhoun. I do not know why in the world he's still playing. Why is he getting some meaningful at bats? It just puzzles my mind. Calhoun is 1 for 4. He's batting .250. Here's the pitch. This one, first ball swinging, pops up. Why is he playing? Why in the world is this kid playing? One pitch, one out. I mean, there's got to be somebody who's a hitter extraordinaire in the minor leagues. This guy's, my God, what is he doing? He doesn't even provide speed. Maria, salute Maria. Pope, salute Pope is in the chat. Didn't see his chat. There's a call strike. Oh, Pope is imitating Caputo right now. The pitch. Cabrera, first inning. There's a base hit to center field. Line drive to Cabrera. So a 1-out single. So here's Franchi Cordero. Franchi is batting .294 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. And Cabrera was 7 for 27. Now he's first 8 for 28 with a home run and 3 RBIs. So he's increased his batting average to .286 for Cabrera. And it's a 1-0 pitch to Franchi Cordero. Franchi has a 1.074 OBS. So he has come on and been a fresh air here. And this one is chopped to third. Ramirez high chop. He's going to throw hard, and he got him. He just got Cordero, but Cabrera will go to second. Krista Flash, salute. Ramirez plays excellent third base there. Of course, he made an error in the first inning, but he is a sure-fielded third baseman. Here's Trevino. Takes a cross strike. Now, Trevino batting .217 with 1 home run, 3 RBIs, a 598 OBS. He is 5 for 23 to start the season. And the pitch. A ball, 1 strike. Just missed up the upper corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Gaddis has a 1-1 pitch count here with 2 away. Top of the second inning, 2-0 Guardians. And the pitch. This one grounded. And there is a base hit. Through for base. Let's see if Cabrera goes. Rounding third is heading home. The plate to the plate. The throw. And it is safe. He dropped it. So the Yankees get a run back. Salino dropped it. They would have had him out at home if he would have squeezed the glove there. The Yankees trail 2-1. So this is what we're talking about. Use some speed. And I love the 2-out hitting from Trevino. And I like the hustle that Luis Rojas at least sends a runner and tries to score there. Good job there. And that's a strong throw, a beautiful strong arm. And that was a tough short hop for Sanino though. That was a very extremely tough one. So here's Hicks takes a call strike. Now Hicks Hicks is 1 for 11 with 1 RBI, 0.97 batting average. So if he continues to struggle, he will not be on this team for too long. Hi, Beef J. Salute, Mr. J. We needed that hit. Yes, indeed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jay, we needed that hit, especially 2-out base hit. I'm glad that he didn't get nailed at home. That would have been another demoralizing, like, oh my God, what could go wrong? Could go wrong, has gone wrong. But no, I'm glad that he dropped it. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I know Steve will keep us informed. Steve, you're going to keep us informed about the Mets and the Padres game, right? I know you always do. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Coming. Hicks. Oh, my God. Top weekly to Gaddis. Throws. That would do it. My goodness. Now, what a weak hat. But the Yankees get a run back. 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on. 2-1 Guardian. So, big 2-out base hit needed for the Yankees there. Trevino. And my goodness, they needed that. So they get 1 of those back for Cole. Now Cole's got to be stingy. Give up no more. So you're going to have Oscar Gonzalez, Mike Zununo, and Gabriel Arvanas coming up. Yankees got an issue here. Got to worry about. I know that they need depth in the lineup, but I don't know. Personally, again, I'm scratching my head what Willie Calhoun is doing. He doesn't add anything. He doesn't look like he could run. Not a good. He doesn't. I mean, you have him in a designated hitter 2 games in a row. Why? Why is he your designated hitter? Young kid from down from the minors, doesn't have any power. He's not known for being a power hitter. It boggles my mind why that he's here. That's different if they were putting him in the outfield. Show me he's got a defensive glove and he's showing me out there, but he's clogging up the DH spot. He's not hitting. He doesn't look like a threatening hitter. Why is he there? I'm salute JD the Luna, salute. JD, I know you're going to be there Saturday night, game 1. Matt, are you going to Cleveland? I'm pretty sure. Steve, no, everything sounds good. Steve, you always my feedback. No issues here so far. Just let me know if anything sounds funky or weird, because I'm monitoring the stream tonight myself to make sure everything is going well. Cole deals the 1-2-0. Actually, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Jay says, I don't like how every game our key players off, and I'm all for an off day, but it seems we never have our best lineup. Yeah, every day they checks the swing. Yes, 1 ball, 2 strike. Yeah, it's always like a Heckle and Jekyll lineup. Especially, God forbid we win the first 2 games. The 3rd game is like a punt. It's like if this was an NFL team, the 3rd game of a series, instead of sweeping, we're punting it away. And the 1-2. And he gets a piece of that, 1 and 2. Gonzalez, I forgot to give you his numbers. Gonzalez is batting 161, 5 for 31, and no home runs, no RBIs. Gonzalez is a 387 OBS hitter. And the 1-2, this one in on his hands, and this one fly ball, and Cordero makes the play for 1 out. At this time, at this juncture, I wouldn't mind a youngster who could steal bases, who could make contact. If you're gonna play him and you're gonna clog up the DH, at this point, Willie Calhoun is not doing it for me. Here's the pitch inside. 0-1, and I know we were tired of Esteban Florio, but you know what? I'd rather just see Esteban Florio. Then you should have just not even waved Florio. This one is in on his hands, foul back. Good. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for the good feedback. And the 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 1 and 2. So with 1 out, 1 ball, 2 strike count, 27 pitches for Gerrit Cole here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Guardians have a 2-1 lead on the Yankees. Cole now ready to deal the 1-2. The pitch. And, ooh, just missed. Didn't miss by much. The count runs square, 2 balls and 2 strikes. It was a nice slider down and away. So Nuno did not offer at that. Mr. Darnell Davis. Salute, my man. Inside, 3 and 2 now. Yes, indeed. Let's go Yankees. Here's the payoff pitch, 3 and 2. Didn't miss by much. Walked. And Cole thought he had the outside corner, but a 1-out walk. Didn't miss by much. All these pitches were so close been so close to the batters, to the box there by CompuCast. Or K-Zone, whatever you want to call it. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. So Gabriel Arias is batting 154, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 728 OBS. That's 2 for 13. The pitch. 2-0. So he misses again. 2-0. Falling behind in the count. And Cole is a little bit frustrated with the umpire. He's not missing by much. The 2-0. This one foul out of play. 2-1. Oh, what a grab by the fan. Barehanded. Caught that one. So it's a 2-1 count here. So Nuno is the catcher. So I don't think he'll be running. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count now. So he squares that one. So Cole checks on the runner, gets the sign from Trevino. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's Cole's 2nd strikeout. Got him with a nice elevated fastball at 97 miles per hour. Got the youngster to chase. All right, so with 2 outs now, here's Kwan, who started the inning, the game with a hit. There's a strike. 0-1. So he's 1 for 1. Single in the first, came around and scored on a run. So his batting average is back up to 298. Here's the 0-1. This one grounded, and right there to Rizzo. He'll go to second to Cabrera, and that would do it. No runs, no hits. 1 man left. So 2 full innings. We'll go to the 3rd inning. 2-1 Guardians on the New York Yankees. For the Yankees, they'll have the top of the lineup again. So they'll have Hicks. Hicks made the last out, so it'll be LeMahieu, Judge, and Rizzo. Top of the lineup. There you go. Steve is using his 3 years of Spanish from junior high school. There you go. Chris will be in shortly. He's probably setting up, getting ready. So we'll have Chris in. No, I wanted to see something, Steve. No Opus today. I wanted to check out first. Go back to my original platform. The only difference is The only reason I'm a little bit of an insight behind the peak of the wall. I'm only going to 3 different platforms today. Usually when I stream in Opus, I'm at 7, 8 different of my destinations. Today, where this current spot where I'm at only allows me to stream to 3 different destinations at a time. So that's the big difference. That's why I like using a lot more Opus, because it allows me to reach more and reach more different destination, more viewers, and get a higher viewing count. But if it's going to suffer where the product is going to be the way the issues we've been having, and I haven't heard anything from the engineers from Opus, so I'll go back here to check it out. If I get out early from work tomorrow, hopefully I'll try one more time the baseball on Opus tomorrow afternoon if I'm able to get out of work early enough. And then, we'll see from there, because I got to make a decision for the NBA playoffs. I can't have any issues. So here's LeMahieu, first ball swinging, and there's a base hit. That's going to go inside third. It's going to go down the left field line. LeMahieu is going to try to go to second, and a leadoff double for DJ LeMahieu in the third. So it wasn't hit the hardest, but he was out in front, and it just chopped. And it just stood in the fair territory. But the Yankees got to try to capitalize here. Here's Judge. Well, he's holding a long time. The pitch. Up high for a ball. 1-0. 3 años, running out of words. Dale, Steve, dale. Sigue. Go on. Here's the 1-0. This one foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mr. G-Ram, salute. The pitch. Outside. 2-1. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for showing love, man. We'll see. Hopefully we'll see you Thursday. Guarda la fecha el jueves. Guarda la fecha para el jueves de 6:30 a 7 para we could talk some Knick basketball. The pitch. This one foul. 2-2. So guarda la fecha. When the game is over, voy a hacer el stream. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Steve comprendo. Here you go. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Judge strikes out. I mean, this is when you would like him to get a fly ball, get the runner over. Got him down and away. Here's Rizzo. I hope they don't strand this runner at second. Here's the pitch. This one hit the opposite the way and it go out of play. Foul. 0-1. Yankees made Joe Dirt put his hair in. He took a lot of heat. The pitch. This one a foul again, 0-2. So he got a lot of heat because of the long hair, and the Yankees made him put the hair under the helmet. So Joe Dirt got in trouble. The 0-2. It hit Rizzo. I mean, come on. If you're gonna put someone in the Yankee uniform, even if you're providing them from the visiting club, you gotta give me something with the way the team represents. You can't put someone looking like Hobo Joe out there. I'm glad they made him cover his hair, put his hair up in a bun. I mean, not for nothing. He made the Yankee uniform look like garbage. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. So first and second, 1 out. Here's Torres, strikeout victim. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. This one foul. We'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yes, it's the Steinbrenner's way. Yes, indeed. That's why you see me clean cut. Look at that. I live the Yankee motto. Nope, no, I don't like it. Here's the pitch. 3-2. I don't like facial hair. I don't. I try growing it. Sometimes you know, I don't feel like shaving. I do a stream with a little bit of, you know, with a little facial hair, but I hate having facial hair. I guess I have the Yankee blood in me. Yeah, it's true. I can't. I don't. I guess I've been programmed by the Steinbrenners to always have, you know, clean cut. The payoff pitch inside. Glaber walks him. So the bases are loaded. So with the bases loaded, oh God, here's the immortal Willie Calhoun. Again, this kid better come up big with a hit or something. I can't have him strike out or ground into a double play because, my goodness. He is not in. Here's the pitch. Big spot for Calhoun, takes a strike. The 0-1. Quickly 0-2. Brandon Schultz, salute. How are you, my friend? The Yankees are down 2-1, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Always great to see you. Join us, always. You're a Boston Red Sox, huh? Because of the beard? No. The pitch. Calhoun gets a piece of this one. I just can't. I tried. I tried the goatee. I tried, and it just bothers me. I could go maybe 3 days, 4 days with it, and then it's like, I gotta go. And then, no, I'm wearing pants. 0-2. Next play Saturday. No, I'm not one of those yokos to be in their underwear while doing a stream. I can't. I have to wear. Yeah, I'm a quirky dude. Here's the 1-2. And foul. I gotta wear shorts or something. I can't. I never saw the greatness of sleeping in just in underwear or even commando. I can't. I gotta wear some type of fabric. I mean, you never know when you have to leave in the middle of the night and you want to have at least a pair of shorts on. I can't. It's just me, quirky. The 1-2. This one foul again. So too much inside, too much information. I like Wolverine. There's no stopping with hair from growing. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. You know, I don't get it too much in the facial. I guess that's the Mayan Indian in my family. But here, I'm thankful that this is too much though. I gotta go get a haircut almost every week, every 2 weeks at my age. Oh, this one is licked, and the Willie Calhoun comes up with a base hit. Wow. So the Yankees tie the game up with the bases loaded. Willie Calhoun, RBI single. Okay, Willie. Okay, you made me quiet for a minute. Because I was ready to go on a rant for Willie Calhoun. So he gets a line drive. It found some grass. It goes station to station, and bases loaded still with 1 out. So the Yankees have an opportunity to take the lead here. So the pitching coach will come out with Mr. Willis. What you talking about, Willis? I remember the CNN's. I remember the CNN analyst that was thought he was off the Zoom call, and he was put it this way. He was trying to get Harrison Bader in his fantasy league. Calhoun can hit. Don't sleep on him. Jay, I hope so. I'm not a big fan right now because I was going to go on a rant about him. Because I'm going to say what he's doing here and playing the designated hitter role. You're telling me Dominguez can't come in here and get a couple swings? Want to know? Because Calhoun's going back down to the minors once Donaldson returns. So the bases are loaded. 1-0 here for Cabrera. Cabrera's 3 for 4 with the bases loaded career-wise with a grand slam. And here's the pitch. Up high. 2-0. So nowhere to put Oswaldo Cabrera. And you look for that young man to get ready for a fastball here. So he's going to have the hitting shoes ready. This is going to be an interesting... The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Chris, what's going on? You're waiting for you to come on, buddy. Today, there's no botches. I will in a second, Brandon. I will once we get in between the inning. Swing and a miss. 2-2. So the count is square. 2 balls and 2 strikes. They got another 2 fastball up high. Here's the big 2-2 pitch coming. This is a big one. The pitch up high. 3-2. Now with 1 out. I know the late Don Zimmer did that one time in the game with the Cubs. He would send the base runners with the bases loaded. I don't think you don't do that, but Don Zimmer did it in the game when he was the manager of the Cubs. With the bases loaded, he sent everyone going. He had everyone running. He gets some bullpen action for the Guardians. Morgan warming up. Eli Morgan. In the payoff pitch. This one is hit in the air. The high fly ball. This might get a run. And Brenneman makes the catch. Tagging is Rizzo. He will go and he gets easily there. And the Yankees sacrifice fly. Yankees have 3-2. So Oswaldo Cabrera put the ball, gave it a ride there, got the sacrifice fly, and now the Yankees 3-2. I like that. The way they answered back, the way they manufactured there, and good job there on the Yankees. So Gleyber's at second and Calhoun at first with 2 outs. Here's Franchi Cordero. Franchi, the pitch. Franchi hits this one deep to right field. Back at the track, at the wall. She's gone. A home run para el Tigre. Woo. Wow. El Tigre with a 3-run shot. Franchi Cordero, 368. He's making a immense of his time with the Yankees, and he is becoming impressive from the left side. He got a nice changeup up, and he just knocks it out. 6-2 Yankees. They're opening it up here. And here's Trevino takes a call strike. Wow. Ese Tigre, oye, ese Tigre la sacó. Ese tipo es loco. Ese es plátano power, baby. So here's Trevino. The pitch outside. 1-2. Thank you, Boston, indeed. Come on, Chris the Flash. Come on in, Chris the Flash. Let's get it. Can you imagine? Swing and a miss. Got him. But the Yankees scored 5 runs on 3 hits. The big home run by Franchi Cordero. Ooh. This is Yankees 6-2 lead here. Steve, imagine those ladies in the Zoom call, man. They must have been like, "Ooh." He's over here looking for he's looking for what you call it, Harrison Bader there. All right, let me give you, Brendan. Let's give you some scores. I don't know who you want because everything's early. It's a little early, Brendan. You got Baltimore and Oakland 1-1. That is in the top of the 2nd inning. Houston 2-0 over. That's why you wanted to score. Houston's up 2-0 over Pittsburgh, and that's the top of the 2nd inning. Tampa has a 1-0 lead, bottom of the 1st over the Boston Red Sox. Tampa 10 wins in a row. I mean, can you give them any more of a fluffier pillow of a schedule? Because you gave them 9 bad teams, and the Boston Red Sox not that good. Even though Boston started off pretty good, but they're not the caliber team for a Tampa Bay Rays, although they've been a close game there. And of course, the rest hasn't started yet. So those are the only games that are started currently right now. Let's get that Houston lineup. Sí, ese guarapo. ese Franchi. Él sabe que ese comió un mangú con queso frito y con una chinola. Y fue y mira, metió ese cuadrangular allá. Chacho, that's power right there. That's Franchi Cordero with that Dominican power right there, the center of 2, right, to pulling that ball. Nice. Okay, Caputo 2.0. He says Yankees scores and got 6-2 lead. They should have done it yesterday. There's a pitch in there for a strike for Andre Jimenez, 1.1. So we got Caputo 2.0, Mr. Pope. The pitch, one strike. We are Caputo 2.0. Speaking of that, NXT is about to start in an hour. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. The scoreboard have taken a long time to get back. They're still on commercial break. The pitch. This one slowly chopped, and it will be fair. Rizzo gets it, steps it, and he tags Jimenez. So 1 out. 3-3 unassisted. Plátano Maduro. That should be his nickname, El Plátano Maduro. There we go. We're gonna name him El Plátano Maduro. Ese tigre. I got him El Tigre. I like El Tigre. Él es El Tigre. Waldy Peralta es El Super. We got some Latin flavor, and we got the Latin flavor with the Yankees. Gleyber Torres, El Chamo. Here's the pitch. There's a strike to Ramirez, who has a double his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Has an RBI double. Ground ball, backhand. Mayhew throws across, and he gets him. Nice scoop there by Rizzo. So 2 quick outs. Base is empty for Josh Naylor. I hardly knew her. Here's the pitch to Naylor. He grounds this one right to Torres. Fields, throws. Quick inning there for Cole. 1-2-3 inning. So we played 3 innings. Yankees 6-2. We'll go to the 4th inning. For the Yankees, it'll be Hicks, LeMahieu, and Judge. Actually, I think that 76ers-Brooklyn series is going to be a tighter series than that. You guys are underestimating Brooklyn. And I don't like Brooklyn. But don't underestimate Brooklyn, fellas. We're gonna see Vaughn is a good coach. I don't think they'll win the series, but he's gonna put a scare. He's gonna put a living scare in that 76ers team. Because if you guys are pushing the narrative that Donovan is gonna have a good game against New York and against his home city, the same could be said about Bridges the other way. I believe he's a coach. I think he's a coach, Jay. I think he's a coach. Sandy Alomar is a coach. One of the most nicest guys in the world. My goodness, I've told that story at least several times. I'll say it again. Spring training when he was with the Mets first base coach, we would go see him in spring training, and boy, he would have great conversations with my grandmother. She was alive. We'd take her to the game, and boy, before the game start, and they would have a conversation like they knew each other for years. I mean, my goodness, the most nicest guy, and he didn't have to, just very nice, and talking about all different things, and phenomenal gentleman is Sandy Alomar, just taking the time. And there's not just one time; it was several times, several spring training times that we would go, and he was always a real awesome dude. Hicks laced this one, and this was gonna go for a base hit, backhand here, Gonzalez, and it holds Hicks to a single. So the broken clock is correct twice a day, and Hicks is on. Wow, Hicks look comfortable there, pulling that ball there. I gotta say, hopefully he can get going here. Here's DJ LeMahieu because his time is running short here. So the Incy Beatsy Spider is gonna get crushed. The pitch. This one foul. 0-1. There's a call strike. 0-2. You might have a spider, but we have a heart. Ready to deal the 0-2, but throw it to first as Hicks gets his uniform dirty, dives back in. He is safe. But it's an 0-2 count. Gets another open arm, starts to warm up for the Guardians. Tim Herron, the only lefty in the bullpen, getting ready for the Guardians, getting a couple warm-up tosses. But it's an 0-2 count here. LeMahieu hits this one, base hit. That was crushed in between the hole there. Hicks will round second, will stop there. First and second, no one out. So LeMahieu's 2 for 2. But that authority that LeMahieu hit that ball, I like to see that. So Yankees got something cooking here. First and second. We got to get Judge going here. Judge is 0 for 2. Remember, he has a 43-game on base streak. And the pitch. This one foul out of 0-1. And the 0-1. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I would love that. Would love that. I would love to make, here's the 1-1. This one hammered into center field and in for a base hit. Let's see if Hicks is going to, no, they'll hold Hicks. Bases loaded. Because they weren't too sure if that ball was going to stay up there. So it's a single for Judge, and that's expand on base streak. 44 straight games on base for Judge. Bases loaded now, no one out. Let's see if Francona will pull the pitcher. Hopefully this is going to be the first of maybe 3 to 4 parades that I will, or trips that I will go to New York here. I'm hoping that I will go for the parade in June. Maybe it might be a dual parade like in '94. Hopefully we get one in October, November, and one in January. I want to go to so I might be heading to New York those dates, at least for a day or two, just to go for take a very first flight out in the morning, and taking the very last one back from JFK or LaGuardia, whichever one, but just to attend the parade. I'm hoping. I've told I've told this story too. 2015, we were going to get ticket. We had airline tickets just in case the Rangers pulled out and beat the Kings in Stanley Cup to attend the parade. Me and my son Austin, we were going to take a one-day trip. We were going to do the one-day trip early in the morning. We had the 6:30 flight from JetBlue, and just go right in there. Even we got there at 10 o'clock, probably, but just be part of the festivities there and head back. The 11 o'clock flight back from JFK that gets here at 1 in the morning. Hey, I was going to go to work that way too. I was ready to go. I was ready, ready. Everything had the whole mapped out, not miss work or nothing. Maybe just that one day. So we had that mapped out. I remember we were saying, but I know the Kings and Jonathan Quick had something else to say that year. But that was a fun Ranger run too. Where Hagelin, Callahan, McDonough. That was a fun Ranger team. 2015. They talk about defense, hockey. This is hockey Rangers. With the way they defended, and my goodness. It's about. I haven't checked in a while, Jay. So be honest with you, it's probably about $175 maybe, or I haven't checked. I'll be honest with you, I haven't checked in a while, so I might be way off. Here's Rizzo, 1-0, bases loaded now, so we get the lefty Tim Herman. Yankees up 6-2, looking to add more, trying to open this game up. Rizzo went by a pitch in the third and came around and scored on a run. The pitch, down low, 2-0. But this one I will go depending who wants to go. Me and my wife will go, definitely this one. I have to check though. I might be wrong, but me personally, I'll just end up 2-0. There's a strike. I'll probably get and even rent a car. Even if I have to fly into either Long Island, Islip, in Central Islip, or even Newark. No, I don't like Newark. I don't want to do Newark. The 2-1. This one is a base hit. Right field, 1 run scores. They will hold a Mayhew at third. RBI single. 7-2 now. Now I know before I heard someone saying, well, the Yankees don't get hits. They only hit home runs. They're bludgeoning hits after hits here. Back-to-back hits. Station to station. So Rizzo gets an RBI. Messier season, the best season ever. That was a fun. Darnell Davis back. Gleyber Torres now with the bases loaded, no one out. Takes a strike. So the Yankees could really, really, really put a damper here and open this up. They're up 7-2 here. Top of the fourth inning. Bases loaded, no one out. Gleyber checks a swing, 0-2. So he's behind in the count. Yankees trying to manufacture some runs here, add some more here. And they got their best hitter this season so far, early going. The pitch, this is grounded. Short. Here's one. On the first double play, but a run scores. He doesn't get an RBI. 8-2, Yankees. Judge will go to third. I'm a Jet fan, Jay, but I'm also Jets and Giants, but I push more towards the Jets. But I like both. I love both teams. I seen the Giants win me a couple Super Bowls here. I haven't seen the Jets win me any yet, but I kind of, hopefully Rodgers comes with the Jets here. I like both. I like both teams. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. We done, you know, we do both the Jets and Giants here. The pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. 0-2, excuse me. The pitch. This one in on his hands. I get it. I know some of these folks, you guys are like just strictly Giants. I just like both. I know I'm one of those rare ones. I like both. I can't see myself rooting against the Giants. I like the Giants. I watched them win all these Super Bowls, you know, from Taylor, Carson, Pepper Johnson. The pitch. This one in on his hands. Foul. Got a chance to meet Pepper, Carl Banks. You know, they came to the school, got to meet them, you know, the Giants. But I mentioned it before, and I'll say Joe Dirt took his hair down. Come on. I became a Jet fan just because of Flash Gordon. And this one slowly right back to the pitcher. And he fields, throws in time. The final out. 2 runs on 4 singles. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. So yeah, the movie Flash Gordon, he was a Jet quarterback. And I said, oh, you know what, I'm gonna like the Jets. But the Giants I've been a lot of on the Giants winning side, watching them win. Man, that 90 Super Bowl, my goodness. When Scott Norwood misses that field goal, man, the way Otis Anderson ran that football that day, and Hostetler was good, bend but don't break. That 90 Giants Super Bowl win was special. Of course, the 07, the 09 Giants Super Bowl run. I mean, no, he came to the Bronx. He came to the Bronx when Pepper Johnson, they did a March and Dimes. What happened was that one of the teachers, my 8th grade teacher, used to run a fundraiser for the March of Dimes, and he will always have an annual Giants. He was a huge Giant fan. And he would have the Giants play against the school teachers of IS 192. And the Giants will come and play it. And yeah, that's when we got to meet them. That was pretty cool. It's a good experience. Stephen Baker. Too bad we didn't have cell phones there. Take so many pictures. That's one thing I regret not having a disposable camera or something to take pictures with them. So we have a change of inning here. Yankees all up here, 8-2. You're giving Cole a 6-run lead. Now Cole just got to navigate through this, get as much innings as pitch count, get it out, laboring, and just remove outs from the board, and so we could get a victory here. And we got a 6-run lead here. Here's Josh Bell. Bell's 0 for 1. Cole ready to deal here to Bell. The pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. Bell's a strikeout victim in the first. That was a big strikeout in the first because you felt the Guardians was trying to knock Cole early, and that strikeout there really settled Cole there to get out. That's going to be a good matchup. If everything holds off there, Devils and Rangers, although there's still an outside chance. Here's the 1-1. Check swing, did it go? He did it not. 2-1. There's still an outside chance for the Devils to win the division, where it's going to be the Rangers against the Hurricanes. So there's still a lot of jockeying position until the final game of the season. There, here's the 2-1. This one fouled out of play. And boy, the Islanders didn't do themselves a favor losing yesterday to the Capitals. Now, you know, they're 1 game up. But of course, too, the Panthers, I have 2 games in hand. The 2-2. And foul. So there's a chance there's a chance the Islanders might not make the postseason. They were in cruise control because you could have had the Islanders taking on the winner of the Metro Division, the 2-2. This one, grounded, backhanded, and Rizzo to Cole, 2 out. No, 1 away. That's going to be a good one, Devils and Rangers, if that happens. But personally, it don't matter. I don't mind that. I would have loved to the Islanders should have. I wish the Islanders would have won that game because they would have been the opponent's second round. If you're telling me you're going to get Carolina, Islanders, then you have the Rangers, Devils, and then the winner of the Rangers Devils take on the Carolina and the Islanders. Oh man, that would have been phenomenal. This one is hit hard, ripped to right field. Off the bat, it's going to go all the way to the wall. Franchi Cordero plays it. He's going to throw. Here's a double, and that Brennan has a double. 1 out double. But one thing that no one's really talking about, fellas, I don't know if you know, most of you guys follow the hockey, but the Bruins are having a phenomenal season. I mean, the most points and wins in the NHL history. Here's Gonzalez. There's a call ball 1-0. But you won all those games, and in your playoff bracket, you're gonna have Tampa Bay Lightning there, the defending Stanley Cup champions. You know, it's not going to be a 1-0 foul out of play, and you might get the Islanders if the Islanders get the last playoff, the wild card. You know, the Islanders or the Penguins. So if you're the Bruins, you got Bruins and Pittsburgh first round. That's, you know, one thing I love about hockey. Here's the 1-1 pitch coming. Almost hit him. That's a sport. Even if you won the most games, you know, you get the President's Cup for the most victories in the regular season, and you see a lot where the 8 knocks out the 1. You can have the best season, and you go up against a hot goalie. You definitely could go home early. We seen it. And there's a 3-1. You saw that with the Lightnings went home two years ago. They lost 3. They got swept first round. So hockey's playoff hockey is one of the difficult postseason to bet, to predict, and foul 3-2. That's playoff. That's one of the most funnest playoffs in all of professional sports. He asked me my favorite sport is baseball. I love baseball. Then basketball second, football third, and I like hockey. I like hockey postseason. I could watch the regular season. I have no problem with watching it. But I get into more of the hockey postseason. I keep an eye and I can break things down. But it's so many different sports. Chop to short. Throws across the diamond and make time. 2 away as Brennan will advance to third. It's very exciting. I love postseason hockey. My goodness, we were fortunate to do the watch-alongs here. We did the watch-alongs from Pittsburgh all the way to the final loss against the Tampa Bay the Tampa Bay Lightning. And man, we were thinking about postseason World Stanley Cup. We thought we were going to do a Stanley Cup watch-along. We were down. That's how good the Rangers were, especially when they took a 2-0 lead on those Tampa Bay Lightning. We're like, oh man, we're gonna call our first championship series as a watch along. And here's the pitch: 1 ball, 1 strike. Me and Chef Dan. We had fun. We grew. I mean, we must have grown about, about 1,500 subscribers doing hockey. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And I wanted it, and I did a few regular season hockey games, but it's just a lot for me. It's a lot of content. I'll be totally honest with doing the Knicks, especially, such a big following we have with the Knicks basketball. It was so fun with everyone, of course, that does the watch-alongs with the basketball, and it's a lively chat, 1-2. This one grounded foul. So we kind of pushed a little bit, we missed the hockey regular season. I did a couple early games early. I still have not called the Patrick Kane Rangers. with Cherelenko and others. So I have not called the game yet. So I got to get back into the hockey swing there. But I'll get right into it. Boy, it's fast paced. I love it because it's quick pace, and my goodness, up and down the names and boy, I don't. Sometimes I'm like, how the heck do I know all these foreign players' names? And yeah, it's fun. I mean, last season was special. To me, that was one of the most funnest time I had calling a hockey game up and down. My goodness, that was just fun. It was just one of I you know, these last few Knicks basketball games when they were the 9-game winning streak this season twice, but the way they played the young guys for those victories, that was fun, and the hockey was fun. Those are great moments doing watch along. Phenomenal. Yeah, it's the least favorite regular season. I agree with you, Steve. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. But you know what? I'm not going to undersell the regular season. If I were going to do the regular season, Steve, I will go to the arena. This one is tapped in front of Trevino, and they're going to say foul. 2-2. I always tell everyone, please, if you don't watch hockey and haven't been, go to attend the game live first. I always tell you that. Go live first, because it is the most fun, exciting, and fast-paced game to go live in person to. It's a party. It's awesome. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. So the Yankees lead 8-2 as Kay did a Brockmeyer impersonation. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be honest. One of my least favorite games to go to in live in person is football. I love watching it on TV. You know, I love watching it on TV. I love, all the pageantry on, but I don't like going there. I don't like being in the stadium. Trust me, I've been to a lot of Giants and Jet games. Living in New York, I've been to a lot. But I kind of, maybe because the times that I've gone, they really weren't good. You know, I've been to a lot of Jet games. Hey, Joe Curry, salute. Jet games, they were terrible. Remember that game when they played the Saints? Oh my God, it was on a Christmas. It was cold, damp. They weren't playing for nothing. The Jets were terrible. Ugh, I remember that game. I mean, there's so many different games, Giant games that were okay. They wouldn't. But my point is, I don't know. I think it's, and I wasn't sitting that bad. I was up high, but not. I don't know. To me, football is made for me personally. My enjoyment with football is in TV and home rather than being in the stadium. That's just me. I know people say nonsense, the tailgate and all that good stuff, and maybe because I was young, I didn't tailgate. Maybe I have to do it now as an older person, as an adult. But I'm not a big fan of the football experience live. I rather watch it at home. Baseball, I love going to. Nothing like going to a park, warm day, summer, and enjoying it. But of course, now living in Florida, I'm in the dome. So yeah, so both Florida teams are in domes. Unless we go to spring training, that's a nice part. So we go to the top of the fifth inning. Cabrera leads off. He'll be batting from the right side. The Yankees have an 8-2 lead here, top of the fifth. As we tell a little story time. Basketball is fun. Basketball is fast-paced. Here's the 1-0. This one grounded. To Ramirez, cuts across, throws across the diamond, and gets in time. Nice stretch. One away. Yeah, I like NFL, Joe, but I just, from my experience live, it's the least of the. I'm like, people. I know somebody be like, "Are you crazy? You must be nuts." Nah, that's my least favorite. As Cordero with a 3-run shot. There's a strike. I like the excitement in Jarla. Okay, all right, they They have that a lot here. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Of course, nothing like. But of course, nothing like. I don't know if you want to include the WWE and wrestling. You know, I love going to wrestling. You see me on NXT on USA Network, but I haven't gotten to watch. Strike 3, Cordero punched out. And going to the WWE, I like wrestling. Love going to the wrestling events. But the major sports, yeah. I've been to soccer games. I've been to soccer games internationally. Internationally is something different. I'll tell you that much. International soccer, going, watching, it's different. It's an event. Pitch. There's a strike. It's different. It's different. That is, the crowd is lively. And the American soccer fan, it's okay. It's not bad. I've been to one. It's foul out of play. I get offered tickets all the time for the Orlando City and Orlando Pride, and it's okay. We're good. I'll pass. Here's the 0-2 to Trevino. Not my cup of coffee. Grounded. Jimenez throws in time. So halfway through the game, Yankees 8, Guardians 2. One thing I haven't gone in here in Orlando is to see the Solar Bears. That's a minor league hockey team. We have a minor league hockey team, the Orlando Solar Bears. I have not done. That I should do. I should have gone. I should at least go to try that. I know their season is over. Nothing. You're right, Steve. Nothing's more exciting than going to Madison Square Garden for either wrestling, boxing, basketball, hockey. It's something about that arena that just, it's fun. It's like, whoa. I've been to the Nassau, to the Slinky, to the Coliseum. I have UBS, of course, just opened up recently. So I'm living in Florida. I haven't been able to travel to the OBS arena, UBS arena. So I have not gone there, but nothing. But the Coliseum, I tell you one thing: the Coliseum was comfortable for me with children, because I lived on the other side of the Throsneck Bridge on the Bronx side. Just take the Throsneck Bridge, cross island, right to the Nassau Coliseum, and boom, and you get parking. And so I used to go a lot there for the wrestling events and all that. With children, that makes a better arena for myself. You'd be able to take my car. But at the Garden, of course, unless you want to pay, at that time it was $25 for parking. And I would sometimes do it if it's a matinee, wrestling or whatever, but mostly Subway. And $25, I know. I bet parking now is like probably $95 to $100. Indeed. Yes, indeed. The acoustics in the Garden, yeah. All right, so Cole, first pitch swinging, right, sends the center field, and Judge is there. One pitch went out. Yes, I live in Orlando, Florida, Joe, but I moved here 18 years ago. So born and raised in the Bronx, moved here 18 years ago. There's a call strike. But just because I left doesn't mean I can't stop. Remember my roots. So I honored my channel from where I came from, BX Bronx. And Quan takes a pitch, 1-1. I did do it, Brandon. We'll wait around 7th inning stretch, Brandon. I'll do the next scoreboard to give you some more content. And here's the 1-2 to Quan. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 2-2. Yeah, pretty much the Bronx is pretty here in Central Florida and in South Florida. There's a lot of Bronx nights, and New Yorkers. Put it that way, New Yorkers. Period. Here, especially in Orlando, Florida, I've seen people. Listen, I've seen people that I went to junior high school didn't know they were living here in Florida in the same and almost the same, almost in the near neighborhood. Like, oh wow, you're this close. We went to junior high school together. My goodness, here's the 2-2. Foul out of play, and my goodness, out of all the places, coming from where we live, and then you move. I'm like, wow, it's incredible. It's incredible. A lot of New Yorkers here, a lot of transplanted New Yorkers, and I'm in South Florida as well. You go down South Florida. The pitch down 3-2. Nassau Coliseum was small, so it edited high and enjoyed the game. Parking was easy. The parking was phenomenal there, and at the Slinky. Well, now it's called the Slinky Nassau Coliseum. It looks like a Slinky. I like the Nassau Coliseum, the barn. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Khan fouls the other way. Yeah, that's true. If you're in Madison Square Garden, if you're in that front 400 row section, you can't see jack. Yeah. I always try to get like 200. It's 200. Rarely the 100s, unless if the power brokers that my uncle worked with at his job will give us those tickets. But usually the two, if I'm paying out of pockets, are on the 200 at that time. This one, Quan hits this one to fly deep center field, backing up his Judge. Judge is there and he makes the play. So 2 outs. Nothing like being at a SummerSlam at the Garden. Floor size seats. That's nice. Wow, that's a special event. Or even on a house show. Here's Jimenez. There's a strike. Jimenez is 1 for 2. A single in the first, came around and scoring a run. Yankees up 8-2. This one grounded, and it is foul. 0-2 the count. So Cole retired 14 of the last 16 batters for Cole. So he's dealing here. Bronx topography is more interesting than other boroughs. Brooklyn has his flair there, Steve. Brooklyn has I'm not a big Brooklynite fan, but Brooklyn has his flares there. Although Brooklyn lost a lot of his historic history with Ebbets Field and knocking some of the stuff. I saw Barry Manilow at the Nassau Coliseum at the Copacabana. This is just Judge makes the play. He gets all put outs, Judge. So we go to the 6 here. Yankees up 8-2 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. The Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast watch along. Chris, this is a good game here where we can have conversations. Chris, where are you, buddy? Look at that. That one, Jay, I know that must have been phenomenal. The Trinidad fight at Madison Square Garden. Oof. But you know what? That's an experience, Jay. Despite the fact, even if you were up high, that was an experience. In Madison Square Garden, the Tito Trinidad fight, that must have been an experience. Man, that was an experience right there. My experience, I was at the WrestleMania when Shawn Michaels retired Ric Flair. I had that. Yeah, I was up high, but I was that was a moment. That was being in the arena. That was the outdoor, the citrus field. Yes, it was crazy. Boricua was in the house. Listen, when Tino Trinidad ever fought in Madison Square Garden, you could have said that was a national holiday in Madison Square Garden, especially if he would have won. I know in the city, in the streets of the Bronx, when he wins, I know the people will go out and drive around with the horns, just honking the horn with the Puerto Rican flag. Yes. My goodness. When he knocked Fernando Vargas' asses out, I mean, the way he destroyed him. I remember that. The way the Bronx was loud that night. My goodness. Even when he beat Oscar De La Hoya. That was crazy. No, 7th inning. Brandon, I'm doing it at the 7th inning. Right now, one more inning. So we get a new pitcher, Xavier Curry. And the pitch to Hicks. He fouls it back. And the 0-1 coming. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. This is grounded. And there's a base hit for Hicks. That's 2 hits. 2 for 3 from Hicks. So the broken clock is correct. Twice a day, 2 hits. So he's on with a leadoff single. So here's LeMahieu. Outside for a ball. 1-0. LeMahieu's got 2 hits. 2 for 2 today. And the way he's hitting it, that's the most encouraging part of it all. The 1-0 swing foul, 1-1. As a throw over to first. And this one, LeMahieu drives this one into center field, but Brennan makes the play. So LeMahieu is gone. Hicks will retrieve back to first. Cole's looking good, Andre. He's looking good. Although he started the first inning a little shaky. All right, and he's got 1. Actually, that's the Yankees. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, man. He's got 3 strikeouts tonight, Andre. I don't know if he's gonna get you more than. I don't know if he's gonna get you 7, because the way Buffon likes to pull him, and the Yankees are up 8-2. Although the Yankees could really use a long, lengthy performance from Cole. I'll get you his pitch count, Andre, after this half inning. And he fouls it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Although this is, Andre, that's a tough team to get the strikeouts, because Guardians don't strike out much. They put the ball in play, and Cole is using that to his advantage. So I don't know if that 7 strikeouts is going to be tough. And he fouls it, 1-2. Yes. I think so. Watch-alongs are more popular because of the tape. People are cutting the cord. You're right. You're absolutely right. And also, here's the 1-2 outside, 2-2. Also, we have a place now to convey and watch the game with other fans and complain. You know, like a Caputo who goes bananas, a Pope who complains. You could go and vent and say how much the team stinks with other fans, and this one grounded foul. Or you could actually get into a good conversation about the team and how you could celebrate amongst people. Look at this right now. I have the opportunity to celebrate with somebody in Puerto Rico right now. Like yourself, G. And I got Andre, and I got Brandon, and Jay, Steve from all over the country, all over the world. I mean, this is what this platform, not just here, but all across the, you know, live streams and all that. You get to talk to everyone. We get to talk to people from the Philippines. Like, you know, this channel has Jerome from the Philippines, always joins us. You know, and we got Maria down in Manhattan. It's a great Valley Stream for Caputo. Hector down in Washington Heights. You know, Mikey Mazda, that's in Washington, you know, the state of Washington. He comes on. So you get to talk to everyone, where if we had cable TV and we didn't have these streaming platforms, we never talk. We'll never talk. We'll never convey. We'll never socialize in the world. You know, dude, this one's grounded, and there's a base hit for Judge. First and second now. So this is the good thing. This is, if you know, I know they say, oh, the negative and the you know, the positive, but here's one of the positive things. We get to socialize and talk to one. Betting on strikeouts is hard, bro. Hey, that's a tough one because you also if the umpire doesn't give you that strike call, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of various factors in there. Here's Rizzo, 1 for 2. Hit by pitch, scored a run, an RBI. This one is drilled to right field. Bat comes out. It's over his head. Well, here comes one run. Let's see where Judge is. Judge is at third. A long RBI single for Rizzo, and the Yankees have 9-2. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I didn't think about that the last couple times, and that was in the postseason too. 8 strikeouts. He could still get it there, Andre, but they're up 9-2 here, and he's gonna start pitching the 7th inning. Actually, the bottom of the 6th. I don't know. In a way, I don't trust the manager to let him pitch 2 more innings to get 4 strikeouts. I want him to. Hey, I want you to make money. This is what it's all about. Make that money, and he's ready for some Knicks basketball. Yes, Thursday. Joe Curry, Andre, we're gonna have G-Ram on the channel. We're gonna do the previews, Knicks, Cavaliers Thursday night around 6:30. We're gonna talk about the roundtable discussion preview. We're not gonna blow our load now like other places already blew their load talking about the playoff preview, and we don't even know who's in the play-in, who's not going to make the play-in, if Julius Randle's going to play, you know, and not. So then what are you going to come back and talk about it again? You blew your load already. So I'm going to wait for Thursday to do that, and we're going to do the playoff preview of Knicks Cavaliers. So please join us and let everyone know. Swing and a miss. Gleyber Torres goes down on strikes. Cleveland won't be easy. It's going to be a battle, Andre. It's going to be a battle. I'll reserve my thoughts of how many games the Knicks will win and why for the roundtable. Definitely would love you to tune in. And we're going to have guests. We're going to have a special guest as well. We're going to have the Sports Street Prophet will join me, Mr. June. He'll be on the channel for the very first time. A good friend, a big Knicks fan, a big Yankee fan. Definitely will join us. He's going to come on. And, we'll get some other more folks on. We'll get a quick roundtable discussion. We'll bring everyone in to have their thoughts, and we'll talk Knicks basketball postseason. And if we want to talk a little NBA basketball, we'll do it as well, because we just sometimes, we are Knicks. We are the Return of the Knicks podcast, but we don't limit ourselves like the team. No limit Knicks. That's our slogan. #no limit Knicks. We don't put limits or limitations on our team, how far they're going to go. That's my motto, my mantra with them. I'm just going to sit back, enjoy it. But just for argument's sake, for betting purposes, I'll give you my thoughts if and how many games will the Knicks need to try to advance to the second round. Here's the 1-2. And this one gets away. Here comes Judge, and he'll score on a wild pitch. Rizzo will go to second. It is 10-2. Okay. I like that. That's going to be a sexy pick there for them. Here's the 2-2. And here's the thought I'm going to put in your head. This team is one of the best road teams in the NBA. So you got to have confidence in them going into the road and doing some damage. This one is swerve foul, 2-2. It's going to be electric. It's going to be fun. It's going to be riveting. I can't wait to get here on Saturday to watch along. I'm going to be nervous, like if I'm the one going to be performing, but my goodness, I'm going to be nervous calling the game, watching the game, and this is going to be fun. Here's the 2-2. And lines this one, and Ramirez took a hit away to end the inning. Oh man. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun because I didn't get to do the Knicks playoff watch along. I wasn't doing the watch along. I was doing more of a review at that time, and the watch alongs came for the baseball. You could say 4 to 6 months after being on the YouTube channel and doing on the different podcasts. When I decided to launch my own channel, we started with the Yankees watch along, then we did the Knicks, and the rest is history. But it's gonna be our first Knicks postseason. We had a nice run with the hockey, also the MLB we had with the Yankees, that wild card game that they lost to the Red Sox, and then we did last year's postseason run with the Yankees, American League Championship Series, and now we'll be able to get to do now this. And we had the Giants. We also had the Giants 2 playoff games. This winter, we had the win against the Minnesota Vikings, and then of course the defeat they had against the Eagles. Mets zip all after 3. All right, let me give you some scoreboards. Brandon, I know you wanted to know some scores. So this is for Brandon here. It is the bottom of the 4th inning. Baltimore up 3-2 over the Oakland Athletics. Top of the 5th inning in Pittsburgh, all even at 2-2 with the Astros. Top of the 5th in Tampa. Tampa Bay Rays has a 3-0 lead on the Red Sox. Tampa trying to open up 11-0. Top of the 5th inning, Miami in Philadelphia. Miami has a 1-0 lead. And bottom of the 1st inning in Toronto, Blue Jays, Tigers all even at 0. Top of the 3rd inning in Citi Field, the Mets, Padres no score. Bottom of the 2nd inning in Atlanta, 1-0 Atlanta over the Reds. Top of the 1st inning in Chicago, the Mariners 2 and the Cubs 0. And top of the 1st inning in Minnesota, no score, White Sox and the Twins. And in Colorado, later on tonight, Colorado hosts the Cardinals, and Ramirez take a 2-balls-and-no-strike count. Texas and Kansas City about to start. Washington is in Anaheim. Arizona, Milwaukee, Dodgers, and the Giants in San Francisco all later tonight. And here's the pitch. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ramirez fouls it, 2-2. Now we want to get those. We need those strikeouts for our main man Andre, who's got a bet on the line. He got 7 strikeouts. He needs 7 strikeouts for Cole to get. So let's go. Let's hope. We're wheeling. Let's go, Cole. Let's get the strikeouts. The 2-2. This one line, and there's a base hit. So Ramirez, 83 pitches for Cole here. 83. He's got 20 more pitches here before Buffoon becomes a buffoon. Here's Naylor, who I hardly knew her. 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. 0 and 1. Yeah, Joe. I can't wait to give you my. I'm biting my tongue, Joe, because I would love to talk some playoff basketball here right now, but I want to leave it for Thursday. Like again, I just criticized the other, blowing their load coming on and did like I've seen other places. No, no disrespect. This one inside, I've already done like 3 different shows. Like, how much more you're gonna dissect the postseason? You're going in circles. No, you do your thing. I'm not no criticism. No, do your thing. But I'm gonna hold that one so we can just let it all out. Here's the 1-1. This one up the middle. Here might be 2. Cabrera 1 on the first double play. 6-6-3 double play. Base is empty now. So here's Bell with the bases empty. There's a call strike. 0-1. So Bell's a strikeout victim. He's 0-2 and grounded out. Cole trying to get a strikeout here. Here's the pitch. There's a 1 ball, 1 strike. Call that one close. Maria's enjoying this. Good game. Let's go Yankees. I know this is a one of these games that we finally get up big, up ahead here. And this one, Bell puts contact, hits this fly ball to center field. Judge makes the play. That would do it. So 88 pitches for a call. So he'll pitch 1 more inning. We'll go to the 7th inning here. Yankees up 10-2. That's not what she said. Giggity, all right. I love the chat. You guys are hilarious. I know it's beautiful, Maria. Maria loves it. She says this game is beautiful. You could let your hair down, and the Yankees are up by 8 against this Guardians team. Just think of what could have happened yesterday's game. But there's a lot of those games. These games that the Yankees have lost early part here have been close games where they're hitting key hits, opportunities will be totally different. Their record. Even though they have gone to a pretty decent start, but just think about what they would have done if they would have got a couple key hits. Their record would have been mightily different. They need early part to keep up. Me, I want to go. I said the first 25 games, I would love the Yankees to go 18-7 in the first 25 games. That shows, that's a good start. You can't ask for anything less than, personally me, but 15-10, that's a tough. It's good. You're still 5 games over 500, but but think about it. The way the Rays are starting off here, if you go 15-10, how much? You'll be probably down like 4 or 5 games in the division. I know there's plenty of baseball left to play, but and you can't win a division. You cannot win a division in April, but you could lose it. You want to get off to a pretty decent start, especially the way the Rays have come out. We got a new catcher behind the plate, Valora. And here's the pitch from Curry, 1-0. And here's Oswaldo Cabrera will bat from the left side. Cabrera is 1 for 2. He has a single, sacrifice fly, a run, and the 1-0 pitch. Cabrera swings and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees up 10-2. Yes, 10 runs. Yankees 10 runs. 10 runs on 12 hits. And the Guardians got 2 runs on 5 hits. They have an error. And we are in the top of the 7th inning. And the 1-1. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a game that's just under an hour and 50 minutes, an hour 45 minutes. Pretty, and we're already in the top of the 7th inning. Curry ready to deal the 1-2. This one foul, out of play. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Grounded. Right back to Curry. Curry fields, toss it over to Naylor, and they nailed Cabrera, 1 away. So here's Frenchy Cordero, El Tigre. I gotta find what was the other name that we had for him. Hold on. We had a nice name for him here. Here's the pitch. And he taps this one foul. 0-1 to count. And the 0-1. Cordero hits this one, grounded to first. Naylor gets it over to Curry. 2 outs. So 2 outs in the 7th. El Guapo. So here's Trevino. And here's the pitch. Up high. 1-0. Curry ready to deal the 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a foul tip. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Umpire thought about calling that strike. He decided not to in the last second. 2 balls and 1 strike to count to Trevino. Here's the 2-1. Up high, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 3-1. This one popped up on the right side. The right fielder and makes the play. Gonzalez. Yankees go down in order. So 7th inning stretch in Cleveland. Yankees up here 10-2. So 7th inning. Maybe 1 more inning for Cole. They'll squeeze 1 more inning out of Gerrit Cole here. I didn't see anyone warming up for the Yankees in the bullpen. So let's see. He'll probably go 1 more. He'll probably go 1 more inning. But knowing Buffoon, he'll probably get 2 outs and go for the bullpen instead of letting him finish the inning. We shall see. We shall see how we'll see how they handle that there. So we go to the 7th inning stretch. I'll give you a little bit of update. A Baltimore Athletic scored 2, so it's 3-2 Baltimore. That's the top of the 5th inning. 4-0 Tampa expand their lead on the Boston Red Sox. That's the bottom of the 5th. Top of the 6th inning, still even at 2-2 between the Houston Astros and the Pittsburgh Pirates. In Philadelphia, Miami has a 1-0 lead on the Philadelphia Phillies. That's in the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 2nd inning in Toronto, 3-0 Detroit over the Blue Jays. Top of the 4th in Citi Field in New York. No score between the Padres and the Mets. In Atlanta, 1-1 even Cincinnati and the Braves. That is in the top of the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 1st inning in Chicago, the Mariners with a 2-0 lead on the Cubs. And bottom of the 1st inning in Minnesota, White Sox Twins even at 2-2. And the rest is later on. Kansas City, Texas, Colorado, St. Louis, Los Angeles, Anaheim against the Nationals, Milwaukee versus the Arizona Cardinals in the desert, and San Francisco and the Dodgers later on this evening. So 7th inning stretch already through. And we're just going to get the 2-hour mark. So this is a pretty good, quick pace game. And the first pitch, foul. Brennan hits it. Foul. 0-1. Brennan's 1 for 2. 90 pitches here for Cole to start the bottom of the 7th inning. And the 0-1 pitch. This one in on his hands. And LeMahieu makes the play. So soft contact here, 1 away. You got to keep pitching Cole there. You're getting some soft contact. And here's the pitch. Down low to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 2. Takes a knuckle curve for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. 2-0. Calls it a ball down low, 2-0. Umpire did not like that. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0. You're up by 8. You gotta let you 3-0. You just let them just groove one in there. Here's 3. There's a strike. 3-1. Last thing you want to do is put base runners on. As the bullpen starts to, Albert Abreu starts warming up. I mean, Buffon can't. He's just itching in his ass to get the starting pitcher out as he walks him. Of course, no one does this anymore like the old days, but this was the, not to sound like a relic, but this was the early, we could even go back as far as 90s, the late 90s. Easily, a horse like Cole would easily throw 125 pitches. This and a 10-2 lead, he will finish this game. Here's a ground ball. This might be 2-1. On the first, down the first, double play. It's a double play, so the inning comes over. Around the horn, double play, 5-4-3. So we play full 5. We play 7 full innings. All Yankees here. They're up 10-2 here. We go to the 8th inning. I wonder if Buffon will let him come out for the 8th. Knowing this manager, he won't. He'll bring up Abreu. Abreu will give up a couple of runs, and then we're oh my God, now we're gonna have to get high leverage relievers. I hope not, but they're I just mentioned it. They're getting soft contact on Cole. If you're getting soft contact, why in the world? And he just barely got 93 pitches. You're telling me you can't get another 12 pitches out of Cole? But of course, he's going to overmanage this. I could smell it. So we'll wait for the change of inning here. The a little bit update score. Cincinnati has increased his lead now 3-1 on the Atlanta Braves, and Tampa increased their lead 5-0 on the Red Sox, and the Pirates increased their lead 3-2. They taken the lead now on the Houston Astros. The rest has stayed the same. Actually, also the Marlins increased his lead now 2-0 over the Phillies. That's on the top of the 6. As we wait for the inning to change, NXT has started. And of course, there's always the same people sitting in the same seats. One guy, and there's a jackass with his turn his back to the crowd. There's always one. Here's Hicks. There's a call ball. And the pitch, there's a ball, 2-0. All right, I'm impressed there. from Hicks. Hicks has a good night, 2 for 3. Ron, salute Ron. In the building, hope you're doing good. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 1 strike. What would be a perfect topping here for Hicks? A 3 for 2 night with a walk here in this at bat. I'm doing well. How are you, Ron? Here's the 2-1. Hicks popped up. And it's going to be shallow left center in a triangle. The shortstop calls it off, and he makes the play. 1 away. So with the bases empty here, here's LeMahieu, who's having a good night as well. He's 2 for 3. He has a walk, a double, singles, 2-run scores. So one thing about him, he's turning on the ball and hitting it with some authority here. Good to see. Curry deals the pitch. LeMahieu fouls it off. First ball swinging, 0-1. Yes, indeed. Go Yankees, indeed. Here's the 0-1. There is a ball. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Umpire call that one. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, there he is. There's Chris. Man, Chris, I was missing you there, buddy.
Yeah, I messaged you back. I was spending time with my daughter.
Oh, no, that's important. That's always important, brother. That was important. Always, brother.
But I'm keeping an eye on the chat, the game.
There's a ball. Right now, so far, no issues whatsoever with the streaming platform. I went to the old one, and so far, no hiccups.
So you think it was Opus?
I don't. Here, strike victim. I'm gonna try. If I get out early from work, I'm going back to it one more time to try it. The only thing I can think of, Chris, is that I'm probably going to here in this place. I'm only going to 3 destinations, as when I go on the Opus, I have 7 to 8 different destinations. And I don't know if that's a problem. Oh, I'm getting a lot of crunchy feedback from you.
Oh, that's my bag. I'm sorry.
Look at that. He's going into that. He's going into those Wendy Nuggets.
No comment.
Oh, but it's off. Let me say it's allowed.
Yeah, no, my bad.
There's a strike.
All right, I'm finished.
All right. Me hungry.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Judge. And Swibbler, and he'll go foul. Maria's loving this game. She's like, we got to keep winning. Hey, this is a rocking chair game here. It didn't start off that way, though. You know, when the Yankees were down 2-0, and, you know, it started off a little bit rocky, and Cole, that strikeout to Bell was a big turnaround.
Yeah, I seen Judge had a bonehead play.
Yeah, that was getting caught at second, on the tag up. The 1-2. Judge check swings. And Luke. So the Yankees go in order. Go to bottom of the 8th. Now, Cole has a good pitch count here. 80 plus pitches, 90 plus pitches, 93. You know the manager's going to want to. He's itching, and then he's complaining. The thing is, he's complaining my bullpen is taxed. I need some days off. Well, you're telling me Cole can give you another 10, 15 pitches here, finish the 8th inning, and then you could close it out with the 9th with a pitcher for 1? But no, you know in him, he's going to pull Cole. Then a bad dog break is going to walk some hitters, get some, and it's going to get dicey, and then you're going to have to bring up a high leverage reliever. It just smells like that.
Yeah, that's a boom. That's a boom move right there. I'm not gonna lie. I put it in the chat. I said thank you, Boston, for Frenchie.
Yeah, that was a good pickup so far.
I'm starting to notice a trend, Kev. It seems like when our best pitchers are pitching, we score runs.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah. That's not good though. Yes and no. You want to make sure that you give a cushion to the underling, the not so hot pitcher to give him some confidence to margin for errors. The margin for error is going to be big. You're going to need you need your hitting shoes. Yeah, dude. Major League Baseball cannot do any more favors no more to the damn Tampa Bay. My God, they got the most softest schedule in baseball to start. And
I know.
And you know what? Kudos to them. They're taking advantage and they're winning all those games, though. They're taking advantage and they're blundering people. But damn, can you give it any more easier than that?
Yeah, I was listening to the radio. They 5-0 right now.
Yeah, and you know what's going to happen next? They play the Bad News Bears next. I mean, that's how it looks like. Oh, he went to the pitcher. Now he's gonna go with Abreu now. Again. Then I don't want to hear. Oh, there's the idiots with.
So he switched pitches?
It's about the Abreu. I bet the Abreu will win in. Falefa will be at center. So Judge takes the rest of the night off. Here's the pitch down low. 1-0. And the pitch. Foul out of play. 1-1.
I'm surprised Mike didn't join.
No. I've sent him twice. I haven't seen him. He must be busy. The 1-1. Wow. 1-2.
I saw the Pope in the chat.
Yeah, he went to go see the basketball game. He was becoming Caputo 2.0. He was, especially when the Yankees were down 2-0. He just went on full Caputo rant, and the Yankees answered back with 8 runs. Unanswered 8 runs here. I mean, he wanted to know why we're wasting our time watching this team. 3-2.
It's crazy. If we win tomorrow too, that's another series that we won. What more do you want?
Right, correct. And that's what it's about. Win your series. Because at the end of the day, even it's in October, when you win the series, you move on.
I'm sorry that we're playing actual teams and Tampa's playing not so good teams.
Right. We played against the National League defending champions, Phillies, despite the fact we also, we play the Giants. Okay, we could say the Giants, but the Giants. Okay, whatever. Baltimore's a rival. It's a division rival, and of course the National League defending champions. And now we're playing a team that we knocked off in the postseason, division winner, Guardians. It's not like we're playing the Powerpuffs,
Well, the Giants ain't no slouch either. They scored 15 runs against, I don't know against who, but they did. It was the next series after us.
Swing and a miss, struck them out, 1 away. Yeah, the Giants and I don't want to sound like I'm not like, oh, the Giants are world beaters. No, but they're a good team. The Giants are going to be in the wild card, second wild card talks. We all know Detroit is not going to win anything.
Nope.
Who else did they play with? Oakland. I mean, Oakland got embarrassed there. 2-11-0 shutouts. I mean, that's a AAA team. And they're beating the Baltimore Orioles 7-3. There's a strike. to Quan 1-1. Now, this is impressive, though, that win they did against the Red Sox yesterday, and right now they're winning 5-1. But Boston is, Boston is known to be on the bottom of the league, too, of the Eastern. But I know when we play the Red Sox, they're going to be war because they get up for us. So that's the real first test. Right now, this is the real first test for the Red Sox. For the Tampa Bay Rays, is the Red Sox, in my opinion. And right now, they're winning. They're winning both of those. They're winning both of them right now. They're going to take 2 games from the Red Sox, unless the Red Sox come back here to this afternoon. And then this one's grounded to third. Mayhew fields, throws across, and in time. 2 outs.
I ain't even lie to you. Like the last 5 years, it's actually been the Blue Jays that's been kind of a rival to us.
Here's Jimenez with 2 away here. One for 3, a single in the first, scored a run. Yankees up 10-2 here. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. Too bad my friend Andre in the chat did not get the 7 strikeouts from Cole. He had a parlay on that. Came up short. Guardians is a tough team to strike out, although he had 8 strikeouts last time against the Guardians in the postseason. But they're a tough team. They put the bat on ball. 2-0.
Maybe because Naylor wasn't rocking a baby.
The 2-1. There's a strike. 2-1.
Like, I'm sorry. Him and Straw, I'm gonna remember that crap for the rest of my life.
Straw's not even in. Here's a 2-1. Straw didn't get that swing and a miss, took the day off. And also Volpe had a day off. You know what? That was a good day off for Volpe. He needed a day off. Give him reset. It's not like he's, it's nothing to get alarmed about him getting a day off to reset, revamp. Down low. 3-2, because you have your best pitcher. You want to bring in Cole, who Cole could work if you got Cabrera at short. It worked. It was a good time to give him that day off. Here's the 3-2. Grounded. Up the middle and through for base hit.
How's Cabrera look at shortstop?
He looks fine. No,
okay.
He started a couple of double plays unassisted. He looked fine. He looked fine at shortstop. Doesn't look overmatched. Looks nothing wrong there. Here's Ramirez, who's 2 for 3, a double, single, RBI. And here's the pitch. Bounces, gets away. And, of course, Jimenez will go to second on a wild pitch.
And that error by Gleyber on Bleacher Board didn't give Gleyber an error.
No, they didn't give it. They didn't give him the error. They gave him a hit.
Mm-hmm.
They changed it to hit. Don't want to ground it right to Torres. Torres fields, throws, and in time will go to the 9th. So a scoreless 8th here, 1 hit. They leave they strand the runner. 10-2. We go to the 9th.
Man, the Heat starting off slow, Kev.
Oh, that game is on for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I got NXT on the other side there. Boy, the same jackasses that turn their backs on NXT wears the same jersey every week. And you know what? Grayson Waller already burned him. He says, "Dude, you wear the same clothes every week. Why don't you go to Ross and get yourself a new jersey?" And the wrestlers be burning them. And dude, that is a little trifling. Dude, it makes us look bad in Florida, dude. Like they look, down here it makes it seem like we're a bunch of folks that don't shower, and because of a couple, no, seriously, because of a couple, one jackass that wears the same jersey, and then he has the nerve to stand up and turn around on camera when it's on like a wrestler, like it's dude. Just sit down there. It's a free ticket. Sit down, and enjoy.
So, I guess it's gonna happen, huh? Trish Stratus is gonna be the heel.
Yeah, it happened. It happened on Monday Night. Monday Night Raw was good, by the way, for having problems. Of course, there was a lot of issues here in Orlando with the flights heading out to the West Coast, and a lot of the wrestlers did not make Monday Night Raw, and they had to improvise. And whatever the ones that made it, and boy, that show was good. That was a good Monday Night Raw. Very good show. I mean, compared to that crap that they gave us the Monday night before, that was really good.
We all know Knockout Leader, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I hope they show that too, so Leader could be like, "Oh, you backstabbed me? I thought we was best friends."
So here's Rizzo against Curry. Curry giving him some length there. There's a pitch. He's 2 for 3. Takes a ball. 1-0.
Or I was about to say, or what did they do with Swerve, Kev? What if Becky Lynch don't want to knock out Leader?
I wouldn't be surprised because Becky Lynch is a loner. There's a one ball. 2-0. Yeah, because why would you want to put 2 Hall of Famers? Like, what do you get out of them fighting each other though? They're not gonna stick around. So you're gonna build it for what? For a SummerSlam or long-term booking with Lita and Trish again? Here's the 2-0. There's something missing there.
Yeah.
3-1. 3-0. 3-0, excuse me. What do you thought about the Brunson Reed and Lashley brawl? Here's a
That's the only match I didn't get to see.
Ooh, I mean, I'm not gonna tell. I don't know. It's a good one. It's a good one, and I agree with the result on it. I agree with the result. That's all I'm gonna give you because I want you to experiment that. Here's a 3-1. He walked him. So lead off walk. Solo Sikoa looks like a big deal, bro. I'm glad I managed to see him here in NXT for a lot of his matches. He was the big deal here in NXT. And Glaber puts this one deep and it's going back and off the wall. And Quan, it's the base of the wall. Quan is going to try to get in and he leaves Glaber Torres to a long single. First and third. I know we're up 8-10-2. I'm okay that Glaber didn't, because I don't need him to pull a muscle or leg on a 10-2 game on a cold night.
Plus, Glaber's
in.
I'm about to say
cold, but a cold.
I was about to
Here's the immortal Calhoun. It came in broken. Say again, Chris. You're breaking up.
No, I'm laughing because every time I want to say something, you say something. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta pause.
No, go for it.
No, I was about to say, Glaber's been a hot hitter too. You don't want to lose that in the lineup.
Yeah, that's why I'm okay with him not stretching that into a double because he doesn't need to pull a muscle or anything. Yeah, he's the first Yankee in history to 5 stolen bases plus to 10 plus walks in front of the first 10 games of the season. So that's history there. And Calhoun 2-1. Calhoun came up with a big hit early in this game. And the thing was, I was waiting for him to get out, and I was going to go on a rant because I was going to go 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Calhoun chops this one. This should be 2. On 1 on the first, and he gets the double play. So a run scores, no RBI, but it makes it 11-2. I was going to say, Calhoun, you played him both as a designated hitter. He's not anyone known for power or power threat. he doesn't look like he could steal bases or he's out there, with contact hitter who runs. He's just a person who just filling up, taking space at bats. So if he's gonna be, if you have him as a strictly, he's not a defensive specialist that we've seen. I was saying, why can't you have these at bats and have Dominguez come and play DH and get some major league at bats? But he got up with a hit. So and you know what? Now Esteban Florio is back in the minor leagues and he's killing it. Cabrera fouls it off, 0-2.
Yeah, like I would give him these at bats and see what he got until Josh Johnson comes. If he shows you something, then he could be, a little piece of the a cog on the team.
Here's the 0-2. Cabrera fouls it, and the kid dropped his hair again. They made him put his hair up and hide it, and now in the middle of the game he dropped the hair again. I'm the Yankees. I will not want that kid to be my ball boy ever again next series when we go back to the Cleveland. Seriously. Here's the 0-2. 1-2. They got Joe Dirt in a Yankee uniform. Here's the 1-2. This one grounded, foul. You gotta do something. The Yankees don't let anyone with long hair like that, and you're gonna have this kid. It still bothers me, Chris. So it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. And here's the pitch from Curry. Swing and a miss. Cabrera goes down. So we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Yankees all over the Guardians, 11-2.
I just like the response that you had. You was like, see, this is how you know I'm a real Yankee fan. I shaved my beard. I cut my hair.
The only thing I don't do that the Yankees require, I gotta have the thin sideburns. I can't have that sideburns that go cut on my ears. I hate that sideburn look. But that's why their skin fades.
There you go.
And speaking of skin fades, this Thursday I get to see Alex, my barber. So this game is under 2 hours and 25 minutes. Probably around 2:39 mark will finish. Not bad. Not bad. For 11 runs and well, it's gonna have 13 runs total and almost close to 20 hits. And it's under. I mean, talk about the pitch clock working. This is going quick. Chris, let me get your thoughts. These 5-10 games on your end. Do you like it?
Yeah, because I mean, by the time it's over, it's only gonna be like what, the latest 8 something.
Yeah, it'll be 7. It's 7:20 for you. But for those that are watching along, yes, he is in an hour time zone. He's in the Central time zone. So I mentioned that at his time zone. And it's a 6:10 start, but a 5:10 in the Eastern time zone for Chris. And I just wanted to see what he thought of his thoughts of it. I like the 6:10, 5:10 start because it's still daylight when it turns over to night, and it gives you time to finish 8:30. Kids go, you have little ones go watch the game. Right now you're putting the kids to bed. He watched almost the whole game. He got to see Aaron Judge play, get a couple of bats, more than multiple at bats. He saw the Yankees score some runs, and now he's in bed. Oh, Volpe's in shortstop, and Cabrera moves to second. Torres will come off of the game. Here's Naylor. I hardly knew her. 1-0. Where's Steve? Steve is quiet. Steve usually writes here. Steve, I don't have no technical difficulties.
Well, it's only the second quarter, but we're getting our butts whooped. 62 to 39.
No, LeMahieu makes the play, 1 out. Oh, come on. I want Miami to. I actually want Miami to play the Boston Celtics. I want to see that matchup. Butler out of Bayou. Love. Vincent. Man, I know more of your roster than.
Man.
Well,
Oh,
one thing is just if the worst scenario comes that you lose, is a ground ball foul. You'll still have one more game to go, but damn, the Raptors and the Bulls. That's I don't care. Whichever one of you guys could push the Bucks to the brink.
I think if any team could do that, it'd probably be us.
And wouldn't that be a hell of a, and this foul out of play on too, fantasy booking? Wouldn't that be a hell of a May, beginning part of May, second round of the playoffs, Knicks Heat. Oh. And Bell hits this one and he drops it in, and it's gonna go all the way to the wall. Cordero now, Bell, empty calorie double. Man, you know what that is? Miami, New York, second round of the postseason. The number 8 versus the number 5. Game 1 in Madison Square Garden. We can only imagine. I wish I could afford those tickets to go to Miami to go sit there. Those seats are going to be expensive. Even though no one shows up, I might have a chance, but
I ain't gonna lie though. I mean, the story written itself. Just Pat Riley storyline all the way.
It's like the Cody. Finish your story.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you see the Dusty Rhodes? I think, did we speak about that? The Dusty Rhodes biography?
No, I mean, you did say something about it, but you said they're trying to do that.
2-0. That's the story right there. That explains if all those people that got their feelings hurt or upset and wants to abandon WWE. And McMahon, no, you have to watch the Dusty Rhodes story, and they'll give you clarification of what the WWE is doing. Here's the 1-1, 2-1.
I mean, I can see it, but I'd rather him win at WrestleMania. It ain't the same to winning at WrestleMania than SummerSlam. But
Again,
hey, I mean,
again, you have to watch that story and why. His dad could have. Here's the strike come out. 2-2. His dad did not win in Starrcade. Starrcade was the WrestleMania for the NWO. And he didn't win it. He won it a couple of events later by design, and there was a reason for it. And that documentary, it was good. It was a roller coaster. 2-2. It's foul. No second round. Knicks will play the Bucks or the Heat versus the winner versus the Hawk winner. Yeah. That's what the Knicks will play, either the Bucks or the Heat. That's what I'm saying. If the Knicks knock off the Heat, if the Heat win the 8 seed and they knock off the number 1 Bucks, you're talking about the number 8 seed taking on the number 5, Joe. That's how they do it. That's how they do the bracket in the NBA.
that's gonna be a tough matchup for y'all though. Y'all play Cleveland.
Yeah. We have a Thursday. I'm gonna have my review the postseason preview show. 6:30. We'll have a couple guests on. We have G-Ram coming on, but definitely we'll have it. I'm gonna after the show here, after the game is over, I'm gonna grab something quick to eat. I'm gonna set up the screen for that. I'm gonna do it here on this platform because I'm gonna have guests and I don't need it messing up and all that other good stuff. 1 count. Abreu deals the pitch. This is grounded. Right there is Cabrera. Fields throws in time. And the game comes to a conclusion. So the Yankees win 11-2. John?
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Well said, John. Hey, this was finally we have a rocking chair game, Chris, that we could relax. It was a good game. Early we were a little bit like, oh my God, 2-0 Cole, and then they had an opportunity to score more, and Cole hunkered down that Bell strikeout, and they tipped it at 2. Then the Yankees cut it in half, and then the floodgates opened after that. 5 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and then 2 in the sixth, and 1 in the ninth. Good job by the Yankees adding some scoring, much needed. Now go out and win the series tomorrow. Tomorrow is an afternoon game. Chris, are you available tomorrow?
Yeah, I should be. Yeah.
I don't know what my work schedule is. If I get out early, I'm probably gonna rush it, and it's gonna be probably to the last minute, to the wire, for 1 o'clock game for me if I'm gonna do the stream. You know, just keep an eye on when I send you the link, because I think I'm kind of gonna do it back in the other platform, just to make sure how it runs and make sure if it's, you know, I got my doubts on certain things, so we'll keep an eye on that. But other than that, what a good win here for the Yankees. They improved now their record. And let me give you a quick look. 6-1 now, Tampa over the Red Sox. That's in the bottom of the 7th. And Baltimore came back now. They're down by 1 against the Oakland Athletics, 7-6. Mets trail 2-1, bottom of the 5th inning against the Padres. But other than that, man, I want to thank everyone for joining me this evening, early afternoon to this evening, in early evening. Yankees win. It's a beautiful theme, Maria. Let's keep it going. Absolutely. Hey, Chris, good luck with those Heats. Seriously, good luck with the Heats. I don't know if you want to be 7th or you want to be 8th, but even if, you know, the worst case scenario, if you don't win this game, you have an opportunity to still make the postseason with a win. They got to win 1 of 2 to get in, and for the Heat. So that's, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I'll text you back and forth. So, but good luck on your Heat. These next 2 games, or the next game here. If you clinch, you're off until Friday or Saturday. When do you guys play? Or it's to be determined.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I have to look that up.
It'll be to be determined. But other than that, man, we'll try to come on tomorrow. No promises because of my work schedule. Most likely, trust me, I will be working like a bat out of hell to get in here to try to do the game tomorrow afternoon. But, you know, we'll try. We'll do it. If not, we'll come back on for Friday Yankee game. And of course, the basketball the basketball review roundtable, the Return to the Knicks podcast review of the postseason. So for me, Chris the Flash, thank you guys. You have a good night, and let's go.
It'll be a 3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball.